So this is another strategy people can use, right? Look at the efforts of Martin Luther King Jr. and Mahatma Gandhi. Look at the Quakers and look at the abolitionists. They all had this trend of keep things as peaceful as possible and simply educate people, and then do it on a mass scale, even if that means walking through a street or walking from one end of the country to the other. Just just by being there, just by being present, showing that you're with others, that can do a great deal of wonders, but do so completely peacefully. Make that clear.
That is so true. Most people think in order to have change, it's got to be dramatic and it's got to be in your face, when it really starts with, being centered in your heart. One thing that occurred to me while you were talking is, in order to take these steps, I think it really needs to begin with parents who are raising children to be themselves, not to follow some structure. And yeah, maybe homeschooling is the way to go, because most of our educational systems are government run, or they're run by organizations that have a philosophy that doesn't really jive with voluntarism or autonomy.
Yeah.
So I think, in my mind, what I'm looking at, if I were a new parent, I would be looking at raising my child to become the most authentic version of themselves and not worry about the rest of the stuff. I
Yeah.
mean, you learn life by living it, not by somebody telling you how to live it. So
Right.
if you don't step up as a parent and start saying, this is your life and you're going to lead it the way that's right for you, they become part of the system. They, basically, parents give up their children every day to, educational systems that basically teach by memorizing and rote responses, and they're not really using critical thinking skills. They're not doing anything that's promoting their own personal philosophies or living a natural life. So I think that's where it begins.